Hi guys, in this video we are going to create our application and set up our user interface. So let's go to File, New, Project. Here we are selecting Application, Single View Application, and click Next. I'm going to call it eWallet. Make sure the language is Swift and the use core data is ticked. So click Next. I'm going to save it on desktop. Alright, now we have our application ready. Let's go straight to our storyboard and start building our user interface. First of all, I'm going to click here and on View Controller, and I'm going to Editor and Embed in Navigation Controller. This will give us this nice bar on the top. Let's just move it up to align it nicely. Okay, it will give us this navigation bar on top where we are going to put our buttons. So let's start from there. I'm going to use bar button. So we drag one here and we drag another one here. This button is going to be the add items button. So let's go to our inspector here and we are going to choose it the add. So it automatically gives us the plus sign. And here we are going to choose settings. Let's just write for now settings, and we will add our icon later on. Also we need our segment to choose week, month or year. Since by default it's 2, we are going to change it the number of segments to 3, and here below we are going to put first is going to be week, a second segment is going to be month, and the last one is going to be year. Okay, now we need to add our labels that will show our month, income, expenses, total. To do this, I'm going to put one UI view. Here on top, which will have white background, and then I'm going to add everything else into this view. For now, just to see it clearly, let's add change the background color to light gray, so it's easier for us. I'm going to put the size of 100, the height. Width, I'm going to keep it maximum of 600 as it is for now. We are going to add auto layout later on, so don't worry about this. Just make sure the height is 100 because it's going to be constant for different devices. Okay, let's go to our labels. Let's drag and drop our labels here. I'm going to drop it exactly in the middle using these blue guidelines, which will help me later on with auto layout. Let's pull it out a little bit. Actually, let's use our size inspector here. We are going to set it 140 the width and 21 points the height as it is. Let's drag it in the middle, and let's make sure it looks pretty good here. Just let's add the text to be centered. Also we need, let's just copy this. We need to add our income labels here. So as it is on our left side, I'm going to set the text on left, and we need another one at the bottom. Let's put the size of this to be 100 on width, and 21 we are going to keep the height, and let's position it on 10 on X, and Y is going to be 50. Okay, I'm going to copy and paste it. So just select it, Command C, Command V, and I'm going to position this exactly underneath for them to match. They are going to have exactly same size, just this one, let's put it to Y70. Now we can copy both of them, and again we are Control C, Control V, we are pasting it in the middle. Let's use our blue guidelines again. In middle we are going to change the text alignment to middle. And finally I'm going to copy and paste it one more time on the right side this time. Just make sure everything adds up with the blue guidelines. And here we are going to choose the alignment to the right. Okay, just let's change these to some default values. This is going to be our total. This is going to be our expenses. And this is our income. And let's add a month here. Okay, and now we need to add two buttons that will allow us to go on next and previous month. So let's say UI buttons, choose one, and let's place it here. For now we are going to say just right and left, and then we are going to replace it with I'm copying and pasting it again. This is going to be left. Later on we will replace it with our icons. Let's just change the size of the buttons now. The right one, let's go to our size inspector. We are going to set the width of 50, and height, let's put 22, and let's change the position a little bit. I'm going to use 380 on X and 15 on Y axis, and on the left, oops, not 35, 15. On the left, let's add exactly the same on Y so they are aligned, and X, let's say 167. Width is going to be again 50 and height 22. So we have two exactly same buttons now. Okay, what else we need to add is our table view. So let's add our table view here. Again, as you can see, I'm using the blue guidelines. I'm going to drag it all the way to the bottom, and this one also we are going to adjust with our size inspector. So let's have the height to 426, and the width of 600 is okay because we are going to use our auto layout to set this up. Let's put the Y 174. Okay, now we have our table view, and last thing we want to do, let's just go to our inspector here, and I'm going to change the background color of our table view, and we're going to put it transparent, and on the top we are going to set it light gray here, and let's go to bottom and set the view to transparent, clear color, and I will choose our view from here, and I'm going to add the background color of light gray. This way we will not see any cells or something when our table is empty, and we will have nice background. Since we set up everything, now we can just go here and set our color to white. So now our view is ready. In next video we are going to set up auto layout, it will be easier for us to set up auto layout on the beginning, because it will allow us to run the application easily and everything will be in the right place as we expected.